Welcome back, everybody. My name's Tick, and we're going to talk to Miniphilia again. Continue on our main quest line. A hero in the making. So we're going to get some experience, we're going to get some gil. And Miniphilia is wearing a wary smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Still no voice acting. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way to Eorzea. Before your character and courage, you were raised in the esteemed post of envoy. Therefore, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to UL'DAH and Papimo that the signs would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Tickman, or rather, you have guests. I have guests. What? Ah, Lady Meditto. Radiance, as always. I'm given to understand that the signs of the Seventh Dawn, but have recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limalosa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Tickman, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have influence Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not originally go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I found myself wondering how word of Tickman's deed spread so quickly. That the Moor Flame should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Eep! Your reputation precedes you, Master Poker. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own GRIDANIA. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin UL'DAHs has need of a vigilant man such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over 12 Woods. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Poker. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. As many of your talents belong with the Moor Flames, join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future in UL'DAH. Finally, the Storm Officer. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said, "You have the look of a hero." Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel Limalosa to the shores of glory. Lady Maniphilia? Sigh. Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, Mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon martial, economic, and technological resources to their respective city-states in a time of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations, Zora: the Maelstrom of Limalosa, the Order of the Twin Adler in GRIDANIA, and the Immoral Flames of UL'DAH. Serving with the Grand Company means serving the nation to which you belong. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some which may well provide useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonized over which of the Grand Companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day will not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your alliance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceeding, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Tickman hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. I know full well that adventurers are, by their nature, a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Tickman, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must need to be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man in the midst of a grand company. However, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid, and the 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole, similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow you to stay in touch regardless of location. Oh. A link pearl. Eorzea is changing, Tickman, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it's time you made ready for your journey. before you depart, be sure to speak to Tacharu. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Man, that was a long intro to a quest. So let's get out here and speak with Tacharu. Tacharu, I believe, is the scribe right at the door. Yep, there she is. I'm sorry about all that attention you're getting, Techman. I might have sung your praise a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally, if necessary. Anyways, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Grenadia's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first 3 services. The Elder Sixir Ken'i will deliver her address at Makeu's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the service might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make to Grenadier your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to UL'DAH, where Flame General Ruby Animum will be addressing the masses. At the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that it'd be special guests. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom at Nemelosa, where Melsham Chief Admiral Merweb Boschwin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the Sentinel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance service suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-state in my prescribed order, though, with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. So basically, go to anyone I want, and they'll be ready. So let's get to here first. Let's go ahead and do this one since we're here. Let's go ahead and recall. No more quest here. We've already got seems to be a jumbo quest today. Might have to split this up into a couple days. Alright, Ethernet, let's go to Chamber of Rule. Sounds like a good place to go. Voila. What a good guess. All right, I'm waiting.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore!
Hurrah! Roban!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the UL'DAH dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. where by the grace and glory of THAL have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of UL'DAH!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as THAL's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the UL'DAH wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided UL'DAH stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from UL'DAH, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall UL'DAH. As UL'DAH prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for UL'DAH!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raubon? People of UL'DAH, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of UL'DAH. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of UL'DAH lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of UL'DAH, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I believe...
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Oh no, it's back to me. Alright then. The UL'DAHs have a long history of conflict with the Ajamar, the beast tribe that worship the Primal Infant. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The UL'DAHs do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So, have they dealt with Eorzea thus far? Smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and UL'DAH has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even sustenance coffins are bottomless, and even assuming that they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Eorzea. It has been observed that the Amajara are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do, the UL'DAH send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they inevitably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the more Flames are eager to recruit even more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. And off they go. Alright, we have attended one of them. Let's head to the forest next. Seems like a good place to go. Let's go over to the Grand Amphitheater. GRIDANIA. We'll skip that cutscene this time. Just this time. Because you know. We need to go down or up. Where's the stairs? There's the stairs. Now the amphitheater. Oh, before we do that. Nah, we'll just go. We'll head this way. And then we'll head through the trading area. Maybe not. I'll get my bearings straight. There we go. Oh, fell in the water. Here we go. We'll go through here. We'll hit the bell. And then we'll see what kind of stuff my helper came back with. There's a bell right here. Summoning bell. Ooh, both ventures are complete. So, do trunk mating. View venture report. Alright, not bad. Bronze pieces and ram horns. Confirm. So she's a gladiator. So let's assign her to another field exploration. Level 5. Let's do it. Bag 6. I wonder how we get bigger bags on her. I don't know. Go. And let's go check our other one. Two finger shrimp. So she got 7 things total. And she got some levels. And she's level 6. Nice. Exploration. Bag 4. I don't know. Don't know what that means. But they're done. And now we can go as well. We need to head to the left. Yep. Head to the west. Let's go see this next cutscene. Looks like everybody's standing around waiting for it. Of course, they're not waiting for it, they're waiting for me. Because I'm the man of the day. The adventure man. Yep, here we go. Let's begin this bad boy.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.